Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures. My name's Jolyon, and in today's video we have another Horus Heresy Thursday, the 4th of April 2024. We got Little Horus Aximand. Horus Aximand, affectionately nicknamed Little Horus by his peers, was once one of the 4 members of the elite Mournival, personal advisors and companions of Warmaster Horus, chosen from amongst his legion. The heresy sundered the Mournival, Tarek Torgadon, and supposedly Garviel Loken was slain on Istvan III. A stalwart loyalist who can no longer be trusted, while Aximand and Ezekiel Abaddon were set upon very different trajectories. But for this captain of the 5th Company, a miniature befitting his status has been a long time coming. And here it is. We've got 2 head options, as we see. Some particularly horrible scarring over the top of his head as well. Despite his epithet, Little Horus is far from small. A consummate leader who looks after his troops, one who fell uneasily into treachery. He just happens to look an awful lot like his gene-sire, though he needs to have his handsome face regrafted after an attack by Ibu Khan of the White Scars nearly brought him down at Dwell. As you can see, that scarring is quite obvious there. Or you can cover it up with this pretty sweet looking helmet, actually, with little tusks or something going on. He is armed with his personal power sword, Mourn It All, and a Banestrike bolter, as well as a Castigatus combat shield capable of detonating its defensive energies into a pulse of aggressive force. What's more, you can build him with or without his helmet. His personal Little Horus warlord trait reflects his unwillingness to die despite the many grievous wounds he sustained over the Horus Heresy. And here it is right here. The first time in any battle when Horus Aximand is reduced to 0 wounds. Any reason, he is not removed as a casualty, but instead remains in play and regains D3 wounds. This has no effect against attacks or rules which remove the model as a casualty without inflicting wounds, or against attacks with the instant death special rule. In addition, an army whose warlord has this trait may make an additional reaction during the shooting phase as long as a warlord has not been removed as a casualty. I'm understanding this correctly. You'd need some sort of either an instant death weapon or something like that to get rid of him, to not get this Little Horus warlord trait to fire off. If I'm reading that correctly, I might be completely misunderstanding it. Anyway, meanwhile, his Haunted special rule adds a little spice to any climactic confrontation with a certain Garviel Loken. Following the betrayal of his brethren upon Istvan III, Horus Aximand was racked with guilt, seemingly haunted by the ghost of his former Mournival brother, Garviel Loken. Following his discovery that Loken still lived, their paths and blades would cross again before the conclusion of the conflict. If Garviel Loken is removed as a casualty, whilst locked in combat with Horus Aximand or any unit he has joined, then Horus Aximand's controlling player gains +1 bonus victory point in addition to any others that might be gained from this. This bonus is increased to +2 victory points if Garviel Loken is removed as a casualty while engaged in a challenge with Horus Aximand. Okay then. That's only obviously very specific kind of rule, but it is like a nice extra rule to have there. The full rules for using Horus Aximand are available in the upcoming campaigns The Age of Darkness, the Battle for Beta-garmon supplement. He is cast in Forge World Resin and will be available soon. No doubt we will be told how soon that will be, but I've said a few times I might be tempted to get a very small force of Sons of Horus to go along with my Death Guard. Maybe this potentially is something I need to lead them. Who knows? It's certainly a nice looking miniature to paint up. There is a lot of gold trim on him that, as befits a sort of captain, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Obviously, he does have a cape. I know some people are not so fond of capes. Hopefully that might be easily removable. So you could have a capeless version, who knows. But do let me know in the comments below if you would be getting this, if this is your sort of thing. Maybe you prefer the Loyalists, who knows. And also, while you're doing that, make sure that you've liked and subscribed, all that kind of stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.